your...
Wait a second. Okay, go.
No. No. Where is my bonfire? There's my... Whoa! What happened to the audio?
What's that?
What? SoundCloud jukebox tracks no longer function. For more information, I gotta check this out. Did they delete all the SoundCloud things? Like I'm using a lot of sounds from SoundCloud, and apparently Roll20 no longer offers that function. I'm just gonna have to check that out real quick. Hmm. Oh. So basically, SoundCloud said that Roll20 is using too much of their server space because Roll20 has become so popular. You can no longer use their sounds. Greedy bastards. All right, so I might be missing a few sounds today, which kind of sucks. I would like to have at least one combat sound. I just take a minute or two to try and find one.
I have a folder full of audio clips for like action fight sequences.
You can't add it though. That's a bummer because you can't add music.
Oh.
It put up a new source. So let me. Oh God! Did you guys hear that?
Nope.
Oh.
Can't you find it on SoundCloud directly?
Yeah, I can find it, but it's no longer possible to play SoundCloud sounds. SoundCloud don't allow Roll20 to use their sounds anymore. You know?
Nope, I don't use it.
Oh, okay. So basically, you can only use their own sources. Like, there's no option to add a song or a file. You can only use the already uploaded with their services on the web page. It used to be that you can use SoundCloud as one of these services, but no longer. No longer. So let me just find a combat music.
Okay, this might be a bit weird, but let me try one thing. And don't get scared if you hear yourself.
my god.
Yeah, I can do it. Cool.
Yeah, but it
It's
brings
actually
echo.
annoying. Oh, right, it would have echo. It would make. Oh, and we also got Sigma. Give me a second, I'll remove this. Cable input. Why does it bring echo? I can actually make sound, well, channel sound to Discord, but it would be annoying to do. I would need a separate setup.
Has to be like a nice combat song. Alright, so I found one. So that should be enough. Alright, you hear come again?
He's not on Discord, or at least not in this channel.
Okay, that's the music with which we die.
What?
You add the music and it's kind of sad.
Yeah. You know what can happen. I'm just gonna give him like one. No, screw it. All right, so you guys wake up the day after the bear fight. You're all pretty hungover, but you also remember that today is the funeral of Grimar. So you find your way outside of the town to the north, where they have some graves, but also a burial site where they usually light pyres where they burn the bodies. So they have prepared a pyre for Grimar. And yeah, they put his body on top of the pyre, and the priests are saying a few words to say that so another one of Odin's followers bite the dust, but fear not, for he's already feasting with Odin in his great hall. And they ask if anyone has anything they want to say before they continue the ritual. they take the silence as a sign that nothing needs to be added. And they light the pyre. You see Grimar's body engulfed in flames. And after a while, the pyre is high ablaze with tall, tall flames reaching up to the sky. You see a swarm of crows. Of ravens, sorry. Swarm of ravens. Getting closer and closer. As you see the crows, they start to swirl around up in the air, round and round the burial site. It looks as if they are observing the ritual. And once again, the priests say, fear not the death, for it's only a path to another life. What do you guys do?
I get a little bit closer to the fire, maybe not near anybody, and just sort of speak to it, but not anybody else in particular. And I say, Grimoire, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm going to work to become stronger so that this doesn't happen. And then I just go back to the group.
As you did
Probably
that,
just standing and
you
staring
saw that the
inside.
priests were kind of skeptical of you approaching.
I pay no attention.
They watched you carefully, but they didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm probably just standing and being sad that we fought this bear for nothing, just for money and, well, fame. And someone had to die for it, but I don't do anything.
Seeing that you are a bit sad, the priests approach you. They ask you, what is that? What is it that burdens your heart, young hunter?
The meaningless of his death. He fought a bear, but what was it for? It was not for meat, it was not for food, it was just for fame. And what's the meaning of it?
They say that he died an honorable death. The meaning of life is not for us to ponder about. It's the destiny of the gods. We do not have any control of when we die or when we don't die. All that we can do in our life is to live our life at the fullest when we're alive. And that's what Grimar did. He died a true warrior. So do not feel sad for him.
I mean, I don't cheer up, but it kind of calms my heart a bit. And also Sigmar shows up.
Yay!
Alright. When you show up, you see a pyre of Grimar. There has been a big ceremony, but apparently Sigmar overslept. But when you approach the site, you see that it's Grimar who's burning on the pyre.
It's actually pretty fitting now that I come to think of it, because as you may remember, he had like the night shift, the training night shift.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Yeah. Totally in character. Alright, what do you guys do?
I mean, is there anything left to do? I'm not sure. We're probably just waiting till the pyre is done. Unless someone wants to do anything.
No, I don't think there's anything left to do here.
The pyre was lit in the morning, so you guys are free to walk away whenever you feel like.
I guess we should do that. Like, if nobody has anything.
Not really.
Kavanar, do you remember when we went to the temple and they told us if we brought an animal, they would sacrifice it and look at that dagger?
Oh yes, I did it already. I went to them
They
while
did
you were dining.
Oh. Well, what'd they say about it?
They told us that it is a very evil dagger and that we should not use it. And
Well,
that we should be very careful with our actions, because Odin is not pleased and he is watching.
did you remember that alchemist woman that Tessa and I kept going back to?
Yeah,
The one who we couldn't even get her name? Well, I noticed over this week when I went there to get some supplies for some of my kits that she has a very similar dagger on display as to the one that we found with the necromancer. She also told me that she was pleased at the path that I'm taking after she saw the kind of magic that I used to kill the bear. That's something that the priests aren't very happy about right now. But regardless, I think it's something that we have to. I don't know. I know we're leaving here, but I did tell the priests about her dagger, but I'm not sure if there's anything else to do except maybe make a mental note.
well, we have to complete our quest. You did hire a lot of people, and we cannot leave them hanging.
It's true.
But that's very concerning. Are you sure her dagger was the same kind?
It was at least very, very similar. I was sort of struck because I went back there and she was telling me that, I don't know, I guess she was just approving of necromancy. And I was trying to see if there was anything I could notice about her, just so I could remember her if I ever saw her again. But I was just drawn back to the dagger over and over again, and I started to inspect it, and it seemed a lot like the one that we found.
Well, we really should steer away from that for as much as we can. Unless, of course, we want to lose the protection of Odin.
Where's Tessa? He
Yes, he's
coming
not
later?
around. Yeah.
Yeah, should be here in a few, probably.
Okay.
She had some bad mead yesterday, so
Well, that allows an educated guess where she might be. Or he. Okay, so I suppose we return to the inn, grab the folks and
Get the cart.
rations, cart, and
Get the
make
cart.
our way back to the village,
Mm-hmm.
back to the Yarl.
I want someone in the party to be responsible for watching the cart, because no one has said that he or she will do it. But I'm gonna let someone be responsible for it.
When
No, Tessa is the keeper guy, no? Wasn't that like
Tessa to do it?
Tessa managing the party stack? Wasn't that like what we agreed on?
Are you just talking about like when we leave to do things, someone has to be watching it from now on?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, it's
Well,
Ulf's cart.
Alright, since
and
no
Ulf
one has
didn't do
any
anything.
better idea, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, so let's see how he did protecting his wagon.
You have 0 supplies. It's not terrible.
Pretty decent, actually.
He manages to protect the cart at all days. One day when he's out for lunch, he notices that someone is trying to like approach the cart in a funny way, but he manages to intercept it in the last second, and the figure kind of awkwardly turns away. All right. So, how are you guys doing for rations currently?
Let's see.
Decently.
I have 10 on my person.
10? What? Oh yeah, you probably bought some, right?
Right. So for this week, you guys everyone who didn't already do it, need to expend 6 more days of rations and 6 more days of staying at the inn.
I removed money for both, so.
So that's 12 copper a day, if you want.
Yeah, I already
food.
removed it.
Yeah. Anyone who didn't do it, 12 copper a day for the inn and for food.
Wait, so what if we eat our own food though? Because there's no way I have that much money.
Your own food, well, then you don't pay 5 copper for the breakfast, but it's
Okay.
still 8 for the private room, or if you want to stay in the common hall, it's 5 copper a day.
Okay. So 4, that's all my silvers. How many days is it? 6?
6, yeah.
Okay, so I need literally 1 copper from someone.
Sure,
I
I'll
have
give
no
you 1
money.
copper.
Okay, so that's what I do, and I eat my own rations, so I'll mark that.
Did you go for the common room or
Yeah,
private
yeah.
room?
I've been doing that
Common
since
room.
I got here.
Oh, okay. So go and roll me 2 perception rolls.
Okay.
You lose your new armor.
Perception, let's make sure. Okay, it's normal. Perception.
You're fine.
Oh wow, yeah, you're
Right.
fine.
So one of the nights at the common hall, you notice someone reaching into your bag, and you wake up and you see that he's holding one of your rations. What do you do?
I sort of yell out loud enough. I think that there's other people like, hey, what are you doing with my stuff?
He's kind of drunk in his voice, and he's like, "Oh, I want food. I'm hungry."
I command him to drop it. I use command and I make him drop it. Although I don't know how that works in the middle of the night, because I think you prepare spells for the day. So, oh no, I have this one always. Never mind, I lied. This is one of my knowledge ones.
He drops it instantly.
Okay. I'm grabbing my stuff in my bag.
Minor wounds.
That's how Odin stopped being my friend.
So, do you do anything?
After he drops it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I grab the food and I stuff it in my bag. And then I just sort of hold the bag, and I see that he's drunk, so I'm not going to attack him. But I'll just sort of watch him the rest of that day, at least.
Being drunk is the perfect crime. He tries to steal your food once again later the night when you fell asleep, and once again you notice him stealing your food.
All right, I yell out again, and he just starts mumbling, right?
Yeah. He kind of like,
Right,
I
this time-
need food.
I'll yell guard this time. Let's see if anyone's around in the inn, because I don't know how it works for a common room.
The innkeep, Mother Ingebrigt, she comes into her room. She's kind of weary and tired, and she's like, "God damn it! Just a drunkard. You deal with it. Punish him whatever way you feel like."
Ah. All right. I am going to. I'm going to cast suggestion on him, and I'm going to say, you want to go give me money for this food so that it's a fair exchange. So I'll take 2 silver and you'll take this food and be happy.
He shakes his head and takes a bite.
Damn it. All right, I try to wrestle out of his hand with my wimpy grip.
Mm-hmm. Gonna roll an athletic check.
Are you ready for this athletics check, everyone? Let's see.
You snatch the food out of his hand. He's barely, like, you barely managed to snatch it away from him, but channeling all your strength, you just ripped it out of his hands.
I tell him to go. Go, leave. Go somewhere else.
He just shakes his head. Food.
No.
At this point, the lady has walked closer and closer to him. She has a large steel knife. It's similar to a meat cleaver. She grabs his hand and she just swoosh,
Oh, Christ.
cuts his hand right off. And she tosses the hand into his torso and she says, "Eat this if you're so hungry. This would teach you not to steal from my customers." Yeah.
A little
He's-
shocked.
He's screaming out in pain. And he's kind of shocked, and then he just runs out of the inn. She looks at you.
Thank you.
She's kind of like, She's just annoyed. She goes back to her room.
That escalated fairly quickly. I guess I'm going to go back to bed with... I'm going to sleep on my rations in my new backpack. If that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Did anyone else sleep in the common room?
Well, I'm sleeping in a separate room. I already removed money for it.
All right. What about you, Sigmar? Did you remove gold for staying at the inn?
Copper, yeah. Not gold. No inflation. But yeah, Sigma's pretty good with money, so yeah, I just removed
Hi Tessa,
the
you are very loud.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Hey.
You're wrestling with the microphone?
Well, I had to put it on, didn't I?
And your microphone is super loud.
Yep.
I don't
We
know
also
how
did
to
not
fix
hear what
that.
Sigmar said.
If under user settings in Discord, and go to voice and output volume, you drag that slider down.
Let it down, bro.
Did you find user settings?
Is that better?
Still really loud.
I dragged it down almost all the way.
Drag it down even more.
Would be kind of funny if we couldn't hear him at all.
He's probably talking right now.
Nobody
You
can
hear me?
hear you. Now it's
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
It's better?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You guys are now. Okay.
What?
Okay, go
Now
ahead.
you're breaking up.
Yeah.
Judging by your microphone, you should go to microphone settings in your OS. If it's Windows, it's like control panels, sound or whatever, and you probably have sound amplification. If it's Mac, I have no idea where it is.
We're breaking up now.
No, that's pretty good.
way
No,
better.
it's good.
Hey.
So pretty much all you missed was Grimmar getting burnt.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hmm.
We're talking about where we slept this week.
Yep.
Where?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Common Hall or
Oh.
Because you didn't already subtract cash with that, did you?
No.
All right. So if you're staying in a single room, it's 12 copper a day, and that's the room and breakfast times 6.
Well, common hall it is.
Good luck.
Sounds fun.
what was the Common Hall price again? You said 5 without food.
Yep.
And then how much with food for Common Hall?
10.
10.
10. Oh, okay.
5 without food, 10 with food.
All right. So what's it going to be? Common hall?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 2 perception rolls.
Be wise.
Did I do it twice? Got it.
Yep.
All right. So you wake up and you notice that someone has cut a small hole in your purse, a coin purse,
Mm-hmm.
and there are 18 copper, 21 copper missing.
21. Oh.
That's the
So
second
much for
person to get
saving.
robbed.
Well, this is a fun place.
I think Larry can vouch for that. It's better than sleeping in the wilderness.
Larry lost like 80 copper and rations to an unknown
Oh.
entity.
No need.
80 copper. Oh gosh. It sucks, Larry.
Have everyone paid for their lodging and stuff like that?
5 times 7 or 6?
6, yeah.
And food also. Unless
Ulf
you
is
plan
not.
other food.
I'm not going for the food part. We have
Alright, so
rations.
Then you subtract your own rations.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna subtract some copper from Wolf.
I'm gonna say goodbye, girl. La, 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 la.
Alright, so I guys
Hmm?
hear you singing.
What? I can barely hear you guys.
We
Oh,
could hear you
so-
singing. So
I'm sorry? Did you hear me singing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming. Okay, I'll stop.
Alright, so you guys are done with lodging and you're free to do whatever you want to. But you notice that a bunch of warriors are waiting at the mead hall.
So before we leave, one last question, guys. Can we somehow scrounge together 15 gold?
15?
No.
There's no way. We got to be able to pay the people we hired anyway.
Oh yeah, we
I've-
also need to
I've-
spend
I've
on
15
money
zero-
to
go for
them.
what? 15 go for what?
I mean, I know it's a lot, but still, if we cannot, it's okay.
I mean, you just need to do some simple calculations. Like the money that came in was like some thousand copper. So which we all in all we got like 20 gold. So how would we have 15 left after the week?
Well, who knows? Some people could work for it. Like, I was only spending.
I think pretty much everybody has much less money than when the week started. So
Yeah, probably.
Much less.
But still, I was just asking.
okay, so do we need to get rations for traveling,
Well,
or do we have sufficient? Like the rations table, is it like current?
did our rations go bad during the week? The one we had in the cut.
No.
Then question 2, do we have to feed those warriors? Tessa, did you arrange anything?
To feed,
promise-
no.
Or Roland?
We promised some of them food, though.
Some of them,
Right.
yeah, we did promise.
So how many?
So how many days were we traveling?
Did we travel at all?
Well, it's at least 3 days back to the Earl, and then we'll have to travel somewhere for God knows how
We had to get
long.
on the boat.
To the coast from there, so
Yeah, also to the coast.
We're getting rations in the other place was pretty tricky. I remember because like the Yarl was the only one you could get from. So maybe we can go hunting.
on the way or
Maybe.
something.
That's a good idea.
I mean, we have a lot of rations right now, but if we are going to feed those guys, we are not having enough.
Yeah, and we could probably exchange the pelts for stuff with the Yarl.
Yeah, but they are
before we
waiting
go.
for us.
Hmm?
Like, you want to spend one more day here and try to find some beasts, or what? How do you
No,
want
we
to
could
explain
just
to
we
them?
could just take everybody and make a greater hunt. I mean, we have people now.
Well, sure, I don't mind having a hunt, but they
I mean,
signed on for a raid, not for a hunt.
yeah, well, but they need to eat something, and
I
That's a
mean,
like
good idea.
I see about like 40 rations in the stack,
Larry has a lot, and
which means
Roland also believes.
4 days travel with like 10ish people, and we are out.
Pretty
I
much.
think we're only expected. We only promised one group of food, so I would assume the others are sort of on their
They'll
own.
find it
So
themselves.
they can either bring it, or we can, like Sigmar said, designate
Well,
a
you
time where
can-
we're gonna hunt, and then they can get their own food and continue on with us. Does that
Well-
sound fair?
Yeah, of course. Like we are 6 people, and we have at least 4 that we need to feed. So my basis for my calculation is 10 people that we need to feed for 4 days travel.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Sebastian, when we were traveling here, did I see any good hunting places nearby, like where we would find anything to eat?
Not good, but probably places that you are able to hunt in, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we
Like,
can. Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
growing
go.
up as a hunter, you definitely notice that there are better hunting places, but you think that the woods around the road to Hoyden are able to be hunted. Like in
Mhm. And perhaps somewhat sparingly, you have a spell, right, Kvenar?
Which one?
We
Oh,
won't be
that
able
one.
to use it for everybody, but
We basically decided that it doesn't work this way because it's ridiculous.
oh, okay.
So what we decided on is that you can use this spell to create 10 good berries that heal for 1, but instead of feeding you, you need to eat 5 good berries and you can go for a day, but it's only an illusion, so you'll need to eat later.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. Those farmers who are 40 years old, They can get 3 ranger ranks. It's a level 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, well, okay, you want to eat? Here's goodberry, here's goodberry, here's goodberry.
Right.
So we decided that it doesn't feed you. It's just an illusion.
Okay, so just to get us moving, so we don't buy rations here, but we go hunting. That's the deal that we agreed on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay,
probably go
use
hunting.
Did you remove 6 rations, Tessa?
Yeah.
Alright. And what about your party stash? That's outdated, right? It has to be, because there's like a hand crossbow in there.
No, the party stash is current. The hand crossbow is also current. Sigma left one over, and he's not carrying it because you said that I can't carry 3 crossbows without getting a stealth penalty. So it's in the party stash.
Great.
Put your initials next.
We sold poleaxe, I believe. I believe we sold the poleaxe, but the rest is up to date. I'll remove it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are hanging out on the road to Reykjavik, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are trying to find some food on our way.
And
rallying your troops. You find you find a band of warriors waiting outside. However, you do not see one fella that you remember agreed to come on the raid.
The organizer.
The organizer, yeah.
He's not there.
He didn't show up. But you see Frida with her warband. You see the 4 young spearmen and the 3 mercenaries.
What weapons do mercenaries have?
The mercenaries have daggers and light crossbows.
Okay.
Can Larry call out to the guy he knocked out and ask if he's okay?
Yeah. It's this guy.
Oops.
He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, that's good. Larry didn't mean to hurt you.
The 2 warriors, you can tell, are pretty badass. Like, they look like they've been in more than one fight. The spearmen, however, they look pretty scrawny, and you do not know how much use they will be in this fight.
If someone's hitting them and not me, then they're going to be a little bit of use.
Ulf is probably really pissed at this point that that guy didn't show up.
Hopefully you boys can stand up to your...
Oh yeah, so on my week off, I built Johan a ridiculous peg leg contraption. It's like it's a like a mop bucket, a wooden mop bucket that fits around his stump with like cloth and stuff, and it's got a leather strap that goes over his shoulder like an overall, and then it's got like a piece of wood nailed to the bottom like a peg leg. And it shouldn't have worked well, but I rolled pretty stupid high on like building it and conceiving how it would work.
Oh,
so it works.
Well,
so he can't like run as well, but he can pretty much, if I remember correctly, he can pretty much is pretty functional, can walk around. I told him it was all Ulf's fault that his leg got chopped off, you know.
Well, it kind of was, wasn't it?
That's right. That's right. And don't you forget it, Johan.
Johan is super approving of everything that Roland says. Kind of like a sidekick. He's like, yeah, that's right.
10 people. Wow.
Can I show the party my book really fast? I got this in the market, and it's got like pictures of all these cool plants that do different things. And I don't know much about the plants except that, like, you know, some are bad, some heal, and Some are strangely fluorescent. But if you see any of these cool pictures on our travels, you should let me know.
Can I see if I recognize
Okay.
any plants in the book?
Yeah, it's these 3 in chat, and I show you, and they've got pictures.
I mean, if I've seen them around.
Oh.
While we were in
What's
the forest,
your-
for example.
What's your nature score?
High.
How high?
Oh no, nature is only +1.
So that's 12. Passive
11.
nature. 11.
11.
Oh, you
No,
do
it's
not.
not high.
You think that you might have seen them, but you're definitely not sure.
Okay.
Anyway,
Like-
just to think about.
Cool. I'll do that.
All right. So, do everyone want to inform the party of what you did during the week? Maybe just to get a small.
Yeah, I just told you guys what I did, with the exception of I also got a poisoner's kit, a alchemist supplies, as well as, what was the other one? A herbalism kit. So I have like vials and mortars and pestles and all sorts of cool stuff now. And I got my armor, but that's pretty much it. And I built the pig leg.
Well, I spent a week in pretty boring way. I was training, and I got a bit closer with the shopkeeper, who agreed to sell me a bow for a bit cheaper later on. And I got better at shooting stuff. And that's pretty much it.
Well, I joined the temple. I became one of the
Really?
initiatives. Yeah, they allowed me in.
Good for you.
Thanks. It was hard actually. I almost failed the training. It took me all week. I paid so much money to make it work, but it worked. I'm a part of them, and it helped me get stronger and learn more. And also bought 2 potions. One to bring up my AC, and another one to heal myself. So
Oh, cool.
if things get crazy, I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
I went out into the woods. I'll pull forth my one of my 2 sacks, which contains the boar's meats, all the remaining of it. I'll jiggle and say like, and I killed a boar and I got this, and I'll just all the sloshing sound. I'll then put that sack away and pull forth my my other sack with like the pickaxe and iron spikes and all that. And like, I also bought all this, but I didn't use it, so I just have a sack of stuff now. And I got this pretty ring. It's quite pretty, but that's all.
Don't run
Are
off
you
of
wearing it?
yourself
Pretty.
next time.
When you see this ring, Roland,
Yeah.
you recall that you've read something about a similar ring in your studies. You can go ahead and roll a history check.
History.
That's a very pretty ring, Larry.
That is my specialty. Not really, but
It's a pretty ring.
very pretty.
You look at it and you're more and more sure that you have seen it, but you're also less and less sure of what it did. Like you forget what you read about it.
Is he wearing it right now? Are you wearing it?
I'm just holding it between 2 of my fingers, but I'm going to put it on.
Cool. You should maybe wait a second. Let's I think you should wear it eventually, but maybe we should think about it a little bit more. There's something familiar about this.
You guys talking about this ring brings up Frida's interest. She looks at the ring. She says, "This is marvelous. Where did you find such a ring?"
In a cave.
She looks at you and kind of thinks you're kidding. And she's like, "Okay."
Yeah, it was on a dead guy. I killed a thing, and then it was there.
She asks if you might be interested in selling the ring.
Wait. What is there a jewel on this ring?
There is a crest. Yeah, It's kind of a jewel, but it's more of a rock.
Okay, it's definitely not a pearl, right?
No,
Okay,
not a
just
pearl.
wondering.
It's like a mix between a teal and a crimson gem of some sort that's made into a crest.
Does it look like gold?
No,
No. Okay.
because it's silver.
I think we should hold on to it a little bit and think about it before you sell anything. That's just my opinion, though. I know I just met you, Larry.
She says, "Come on, I'll give you good money for it."
Just for the record, is it who of the people is it one? Is it the one in the white robes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The knife thrower.
Hmm. You say good money. How much is good money? And can money be bad?
She says, "How about this?" And she shows you 5 gold coins.
Hmm.
I slowly and stealthily try to shake my head no.
Maybe, but but little man says not now.
Hmm.
Later, maybe.
She turns to Roland, and she kind of like makes the gesture of throwing a knife against him. Go and roll maybe wisdom save.
I need to leave this character sheet open.
You do not flinch.
I show her the scar in the middle of my hand where her knife hit, and I just sort of wave at her.
She chuckles, and she's like, "Yeah, we had some good fun, didn't we?" All right, she
Can I
continues her. What?
Can I punch her as a reaction to her looking like she's going to throw a knife? I'll just punch her.
Yeah, you can try. Gonna roll a strength check.
Oh my god.
Reminds me of Kavanagh days.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that does remind me exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
We got
so
another one.
you hit her. Can you roll 1d4 for? Oh, actually, no. It's just 1 plus your strength. What's your strength?
Plus 3. Yeah.
Ah, so you punch her and poof, 4 damage to her side, hitting her rib cage. She's like, "You motherfucker!" And instantaneously, her 2 warriors from a warband raises their axes.
I stand in front of Wally.
I'll just
Larry.
Larry will just raise his hammer and say, "No throwing knives at little man."
I'm like, guys, be cool. Remember, we're on the same team.
She kind of puts her hand to her side, and she's like, "Ah, all right, you and me, right now, we settle this."
No, there's nothing to settle. Larry didn't mean it. Larry, he was just protecting us. Larry, tell her you were protecting us.
How threatening does she appear?
Now you ask.
She looks like it's hard to tell because she's kind of sly, but she definitely looks like she's not afraid of you. Like she looks sincere.
Then cop on the girl.
She says, "You and me
Sigmar, you're
now."
up.
I cast Thunder Smite and hit her.
Oh my god.
What?
All right,
Oh,
her
God.
her two
You what?
2 warriors with their axe up in the air release their axes when you cast Thunder Smite.
Whoa! It was me. Oh, damn it!
What?
That's not fair game.
What?
Damn it!
She asked for a duel.
Yeah, this is a duel. I hit her. She hit me. It's a duel.
Alright, she didn't really understand that you accepted a duel. It kind of looks like you were going for another sneak attack.
Oh.
So there are two warriors wave with their axes. Both of them missing you. And she...
Oh yeah, this has cast time, so I can't. Or can I swing before she reacts?
you're gonna swing at the same time. What's
Okay.
your AC?
13.
Oh,
Goodness.
In case I hit, I use Divine Smite.
hold on. Alright, so seeing that you're going for this, she attacks you simultaneously. What did you get? 18?
Does that hit?
You have to attack once more with disadvantage. No, just once more.
12.
So as you're raising your warhammer, you see that she's kind of reacting and dodging all out of the way, making it really hard for you to hit. But in return, she hits you 3 times with a dagger, totaling 22 damage.
Holy
Slashes
smokes!
you all over the place. And she raises the dagger up and she holds it towards your head and she asks you, "Had enough?"
Are you conscious?
I'm still conscious. Not too good, but conscious. This is a fight for another time.
Sigma wonders. Can't wait to fight, huh? Both. And Sigma's gonna use a minor illusion to process a 5-foot cubed black wall between them, so that their side is blocked, which
Well,
is the
they still
maximum.
realize it's an illusion.
The maximum, yeah, but they can't see each other for a moment, and they need to make the check. And of course, they will realize that it is an illusion, but it will certainly, distract them from beating at each other even more, and give him the opportunity to intercept this harmful course of events. So there's a big black wall between them. Like 5 feet, I think, is the maximum that I
What's
can.
your spell save DC?
12.
No, Sigmar's.
Oh.
Minimum 12, 11, something like that.
Hey,
They
that's
can
just-
realize, but
So
it just makes
she
them
sees
realize that it is an
through your-
illusion.
She sees through your illusion.
Yeah, of course. But it should still provide a distraction, and that is all what Sigma wanted. Like, it's not intended to appear to be an obstacle, just to distract them for a moment, and that's probably what will still work.
All right. Knife still in her hand. She asks you once again, "Had enough?"
As I said, this is a fight for another time. For now, we are friends.
Finally, stop fighting. Everybody friends, everybody good. Let's go. And
She lowers her guard and she agrees. She says, "Even for now."
more fighting on the way, I can assure you.
The two angry warriors standing next to her lower their axes and lower their guard.
Yes, don't forget, collect thrown axes. Might need them later.
They didn't throw axes, I believe.
No, they just they had him over the heads, and then when he attacked, they just let loose.
Oh, okay. I thought that they missed him. I thought I had heard they missed him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
both threw a nest.
They missed him, but they didn't throw their axes. They had him up in the air.
Okay.
They let them fall down.
So everybody has his weapons basically, so we can go on and leave this sad episode behind us.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
The mercs, they approach you and remind you that you agreed to pay them 10 silver a day.
Yes, about that. You will get your money after you complete the raid.
They spit on the ground and turn away.
Like, are they
Okay,
leaving?
nice meeting you. You don't need them boys. They were weak anyway. Larry took them out in one hit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
good luck.
we still have our 10. More than 10, actually. Okay. Is everyone ready?
Did you just send your 3 men away?
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're not coming.
Tess doesn't have any
Okay.
money to pay them.
Maybe a
We
bit
all
of-
don't have money to pay them.
Ulf has.
Where
Where
group
did the
effort.
money go? Did you put the money for the warriors to the temple? Yes. Are you a devout follower of Odin? A poor devout follower of Odin now? Sigmar giggles
Sigmar?
and just turns away.
I can still kill you, just so you know. I'm not afraid to do it.
Yes, always a good deed for Odin. Kill a man when turned the back to you.
No, I'll look you in the face.
Sure,
have no
Odin will
problem.
be pleased.
You
Kill a little
don't
man
know
from
what
behind.
Odin will be pleased.
I'm not fighting you. Not fighting you. Just make a little joke. No reason to kill anybody. Odin not like people kill.
You don't know what Odin likes, would you?
The mercenaries went back into the Middle.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
I mean, Ulf still has money, but I don't know if he wants us to spend it.
Just spend it. It's fine. I don't know what they wanted. I mean, they got beat up.
They wanted
Do
money.
you want
What
me
do
to
you
go
think?
get the guys?
They agreed that
Do you want me to
they...
go get the guys who got beat up to follow us? I think with this girl, I think we got all we need.
Well, if you say so.
No point. Now, let's just go. Just go.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Already forgotten.